What up? What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have another one for you guys. I'm doing a breakdown. I know I haven't bring you guys a breakdown in a hot second, but today I have another one for you guys. Today, we're going to be looking at the most common mistakes that most beginner sprinters make when they're using the blocks. The blocks is, it's the thing that separates everybody in their first acceleration phase of any race. If you're running a 1, 2, or the 4. So it's something that's frequently asked about on my channel, and I wanted to address it a little bit. And this is field research, guys. This is tried and true information. This is stuff that we've been doing in training. If you're new to the channel, remember to like, subscribe, and for all my returning viewers, welcome back. Let's do this. So this video is from our recent block start session. I tried to break it down a little bit. So what we try to do is, what I'm gonna try to do for you guys today is show you. I kind of slow mo the video so I could show you the common mistake. And what I'm gonna do is kind of keep rewinding the video and playing it back so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So if you find this type of information valuable, let's look at it. So, all right, first thing we're gonna talk about is loading the blocks, right? This is a big mistake that most beginner sprinters make. They don't know how to properly load the blocks. So what you want to do when you're thinking loading the blocks is you don't want to stand over the blocks, right? You don't want to be standing directly over the block. As you could tell from this video, I walk forward to over the start line, and what I'm gonna do is step backwards, like I'm doing a backwards, like I'm almost like a reverse bear crawl, and I put my foot onto the blocks and push against it, right? Right away you'll know if your blocks is good, because if you apply force against the blocks, it won't slide, it won't slip. So that right there is the most important thing. You don't want to stand over the blocks. You want to make sure that you're standing in front the blocks and then almost do like a bear crawl and reverse into the blocks. So watch me again. Down in the push-up position, one foot goes on the blocks, next foot goes on the blocks, right? You see that, guys? And I pushed against it to make sure I'm able to load it. And this is how you correctly load the blocks, guys, right? This is how you correctly load the blocks. Now, the next thing we're going to look at here is after you load the blocks, we're going to figure out how to push off the blocks. And then we're all going to tie it in at the end with the first couple of steps, what they should look like. So first we figured out how to load the blocks, which you have to stand in front of the blocks, go in that push-up position, and you want to be down in the push-up position, and you want to be able to see the blocks from between your legs and load the blocks, push against it. So next thing we're going to look at here is, let's look at when we get up into the set position. This is another common mistake that most beginner sprinters make. Watch what my foot does when I get up to set position, right? So on your marks, set. Guys, you notice how my whole foot is on the blocks, especially the back of my foot, like my heel. You notice how I pushed against the blocks? So there's not an emphasis of just trying to be on the front of the blocks where my toes are, where my midfoot is. I want to actually push against it like I'm standing up. That's how you load the blocks. You're trying to put all your force into the blocks. And if you're trying to put all your force into something from a standing position like a squat, you're not going to try to squat heavy weight or do a heavy deadlift on the front of your foot or on the back of your foot. You want your whole foot on the block. So watch me again. Set position, I push against the block with my whole foot, right? That is a big mistake that a lot of runners make, right? Right there, you could already tell the blocks is shifting. So let's watch it. Let's watch what happens to the blocks when I push off of it. See that, guys? The blocks moved. That's what you want. So let's look at this again. Now we're gonna compare. Hold on, let's fast forward a little bit and then look at the finish with the blocks first before we start the comparison. All right, look at this now, guys. So I'm here in the blue and my athlete over here is in the black and the that look like brown. So he's wearing the Nike spikes, I'm wearing the Adidas spikes. I'm wearing the shorts, he's wearing the pants. Look when we get to set position. Guys, look at that. You notice my heels are against the blocks, and look at his foot, right? This tells me he's not generating as much force as he can off the blocks because his whole foot, he's not pushing against the block with his maximum force so he could actually push away from it. Instead, he's trying to, I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to focus on quick ground contact. But in order to get quick ground contact, you have to put your whole foot on the block. Guys, this is so he's probably gonna watch this video, and then the next blocks training, he's probably gonna come and he's probably gonna be right beside me, right? Just by fixing this one little thing, right? And all of these things you just have to be very aware. So watch what I do when I get to the set position. Right? Let's look at it. I get the set position, I push against the block, he gets the set position, and his heel is not on the blocks. My heel is on the blocks. I'm pushing against it. I load the blocks. He's not loading the blocks properly. So however amount of force that he's generating, he could generate way more force if he could push against that block with his whole foot. Right? And then right there, one simple mistake like that, one little thing like that, right? And race is done, especially in a 60, 100 or it's done, right? So let's look at it again. All right, let's look at it from this angle. This is one way. From this angle, you could see it again where his foot is not fully on the blocks, right? And then let's look at the angle where he's in. You notice my hips are a little bit higher and it almost looks like my back is round. My back is not round. Reason why my hips are up higher than his is because I'm pushing against the block so I could raise myself up higher, and then my shoulders are actually pointing down the track. Like it looks like my back is pointing down the track and my head is pointing directly down the track. He has a good angle here, but his angle could be a little bit better if he raises that hip a little bit more. And how you get that hip raise is by pushing against the blocks. So that's the 2 cents on the blocks. Let's look at the what I was trying to do now, the bonus. So this is the bonus right here, guys. We're gonna look at heel recovery, right? And how important this is when it comes on to getting a good start. So these are two athletes right here. Again, guy in the shorts, he was the one in the blocks with me. This is Ali. You got everybody knows Ali on the channel. So let's look at it. First step. Ali has good mechanics here. Surprisingly, he was on the pop this day. He was on point this day, right? And as usual, watch the push. So if you notice one athlete is keeping their foot low, right? The athlete in the shorts, which is Ali, is keeping his foot low, and then look how high. Let's see if I can do like a little slow mo. Look how high the other athlete is picking up the heel, right? Watch it back again. Just pay attention to how high the other athlete is picking up their foot. Let me see if I could. Boom. That first step is perfect. Now watch second step. You see that? See how high he's picking up the foot? So in the beginning here, you should be focusing more on quick ground contact and pushing away from the ground instead of trying to pick up that foot so quickly. And guess what happens when you pick up the foot too quickly? You get up to top speed very quick. So you don't want to be at top speed at 30 meters. Right? Because if you hit top speed at 30 meters and the race is 100 meters, and I don't hit top speed until 60, you're not gonna beat me. Right? So let's look at another one here. All right. This is a perfect example of how to properly push off and keep that low heel recovery. So right here, this is me right here. Look at the ground contact and look how I'm pushing away from the ground. See that? I'm not picking my heel up too much. Everything is low and everything is going forward. Watch again. All right, and slow mo it. Boom, everything is low. The heel recovery is low. So that front foot, that drive, look at the foot that's at the back. Look at what I do with my ankle with the foot at the back. Right? See that? It's low to the ground, then boom, I can put it back down quickly. But if I pick that foot up, I'm almost creating almost like a braking force, and that's what we're trying to avoid. I wasn't expecting this video to be a 10-minute video, but I think this is a great breakdown. If you can watch it from the start to the finish, you will get some good insight on how to get a better start. And if you're running the 1, 2, and the 4, you always want to work on your start. All of those require the same type of lock start. So right here, yeah, I guess that's the end of the video, guys. So if you like this type of video, share it with somebody who you think will find this information valuable. Leave a comment so I know this is real. Leave a like so I know it's real. And until the next one, Rockstar Kato here, and I'm out. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel. And we've been posting a lot of vlogs. If you guys like the training vlogs, let me know. Say more training vlogs under this video. If you like the breakdown, say more breakdowns under this video. And my goal is to come to you guys with more breakdown and kind of give you almost like an insight and how to help you improve as a runner or a sprinter. So until the next one, I'm out.